Welcome to 2022, all the best in new year, but let's stay back in 2021 for last time. Product Hunt announced most upvoted products last year, and in this episode I'll be covering two most interesting companies on my view, tldv and Podcastle. Let's start. Let's begin from Podcastle. I recently started my own blog, so I become very bullish about creator tools. I realize how it's difficult to find a proper software for content creation and distribution. But there are a new generation of tools which solve these problems. For example, Podcastle. It's all-in-one platform that covers everything you need for podcast recording, production and publishing. All in one tool. Given how popular creators economy become recently, probably we operate in good niche. Podcast movement is huge now. In 2020 we were 700,000 podcasts, which is 30% more versus 2019. That's impressive. This is a massive growth and probably this trend will be continue. The popularity of podcasts also growing among consumers. In 2020, the number of podcast listeners in the world reached circa 300 million, and it's predicted that the number of monthly listeners will be double until 2025. So probably interest for podcast tech and tools will be only increase in the following next years. Podcasts will pick a good niche. We cover one value chain of podcast creation from recording to publishing, which is much more convenient versus assembling your stack from many tools. Podcast will offer all necessary tools for podcast recording, but also offer a couple of features which make podcasting experience much better, like voice-to-text option, which help cutting noises and mistakes on a record. Second is tldv. I'm a huge believer that video communication will be reshaped in the following next years. Zoom is a blockbuster product, but still has a lot of blind spot, and this has negative impact on the user experience. Also, Zoom fatigue become one of the biggest problems for knowledge workers, so a new generation of tools emerge which try to solve existing video communication problems. So we need a modern solution to solve this problem. tldv is building a meta layer on top of video communication tools. We have Google Meet integration and working at the moment integration with Zoom. The company enrich your video stack with asynchronous features. The platform will help you to record video calls, highlight important moments, transcript, create minutes, and also give opportunities to rewatch calls or key moments. All it in 15 languages. Also, company provide functionality to share minutes in common collaboration tools like Notion, Gdocs, Slack, and CRMs like Salesforce.